What's up, everybody? Raheem Escalay here, episode 197 of 4 and 3 Sports Talk. I can see. The regular news, Western Mass sports, NBA, and NHL scores. Let's start with the news first. We've got a lot of important shit to talk to you guys about. But before the news, Saturday, November 20th, if you can, try to make it over to the Shaker Bowl in East Longmeadow. The Bay State boys basketball team will be there, and they are hosting a bowling tournament. So if you got $25, you want some funny looking shoes, some pizza that's just south of cardboard, and a chance to really embarrass Coach Bird and get competitive and shit, we'll see you Saturday. November 20th. Be there, please do. I know I will, and I'll be taking a couple motherfuckers out of this tournament. Anyway, really quickly, Henry Ruggs. As you know, he unfortunately killed someone going a little too fast. I'm not to say whether there were substances in the system, alcohol, whatever. That's for the toxicology people. That's for the cops. If you're truly innocent, Henry, I really hope that the truth comes out, because it sucks. You know, you high school, and you did college, and here you are with your NFL career potentially in the trash. And another statistic, another smart, talented black man in jail for no fucking reason. That's if he's if that takes that road. But yeah, he has to appear in court for the drug screen that he missed. And as you know, also connected with that drug screen is the fact that the lawyer was trying to get the toxicology reports sealed and out of access for the plaintiff's attorney. That's, in a way, it's like sneaky and misleading. I understand everybody's trying to get the best. Everybody's trying to get the best go as far as court's concerned. But if you didn't do it, you didn't do it, and that truth will come out. Anyway, but let's get in the news. Number 9, Norwell beats Medway 2-0 and advances to the finals. Boys soccer. Norwell's a pretty well put together team. Score a lot of goals. They're great defensively, and they run up and down the field like 10 motherfuckers. I believe they will be state champions at some point. It's just how they handle the pressure of the next 2 games, and if this was any indication, Norwell is okay. Anyway, and then there were none. So yesterday, in our last episode, I reported that there were 3 teams left in the girls' soccer tournament, MIAA style, of course, can't forget that. It was Belchertown, Munson, and the third Western Mass team. I don't remember off the top of my head. I will get back to you on that. But yeah, all 3 were defeated yesterday, and it's just a whole shit ton of Eastern Mass teams, some of which can barely score 2 goals, but still find themselves in the semis. Anyway, Walpole falls to Concord Carlisle 1-0 in the thrilling D1 field hockey semifinals. Field hockey is my new favorite sport, and it's amazing, given the amount of time that these girls play field hockey, for quarters and stuff like that, that only 1 goal was scored. Defense must have been good, and at least halfway decent on the losing side, to only give up 1 goal. Boys soccer, Broomfield takes care of Sutton 3-0 and advances to the finals. Broomfield is waiting to see who they play. It'll be TBA. I assume at some point tomorrow, maybe around lunchtime, 2 o'clock the latest, just so the kids know who they're getting ready to go up against. NFL COVID-19 protocols to intensify for the holidays. Let me fucking tell you something. They shouldn't just intensify for the holidays for NFL players. They need to intensify for everyone around us. Keep people safe, keep them not getting sick. Fucking just, it's simple. Mask shots tomorrow. I get my second. We should do it as well. Jets to start. Joe Flacco after the whole Mike White saga. And another thing that was interesting to me is that the GM still said that Zach Wilson is still sitting. I don't think there's any rush to put Zach Wilson back in, especially if he threw a shit ton of interceptions anyway, and he was having injury issues. So I think it's good for him to sit behind those pros, but for exactly for how long? He's going to need extra work. He's not the prototype 6'5", 230, like a pocket quarterback. So he's smaller, 6'1", 215. And guys like that are more prone to injuries. And, they have to do more scrambling to find the clear passing lane. Unless they're Kyler Murray, who's all of 5'8", and is still balling in the NFL, showing everybody that it doesn't fucking matter how tall you are. Yeah, I think it's okay. Joe Flacco still sucks. His glory days are well behind him, and I think he's I think he's thankful for the opportunity to play. Are the Jets going to the postseason? Are going to go on any type of win streak? I think that's highly unlikely, but at least Joey Flacco, Super Bowl champion Joey Flacco, gets another chance to go out there and throw the rock with the shitty Jets. Cardinals' Kyler Murray is pretty close to come back full-time. Practice, as you know, he's limited in. He was taken out of the game last week. And that's another example of what we were just talking about with Zach Wilson. Those smaller guys, it's kind of hard for them to retain their ability. So when they get injured, they really need to nurse these injuries and not try to come back early. Unless they're going to further potentially ruin their careers. So shout out to Kyler Murray. I know he'll be back Sunday. Cardinals are third best team in the league, if you wanted to know. Browns Baker is beat up. This is actually kind of funny. The other day there was a picture of the Baker Mayfield cycle. They had like steps as far as lose a big game to a shitty team, run your mouth on the media, the tough mindset, that mentality, and then back to losing fucking bullshit games like the Browns have historically done. I don't think they're any better with Baker. Honestly, I think he should have sat out the year. When we first learned about his injury, which was a fracture on top of a fracture. Yeah, dude, just get better and come back. Because if you come back and some big motherfucker hits you, you're potentially risking your career at that point. So, come on, Baker, smarten up. Hashtag insanity for this next one. Barcelona president Joan Laporta still hasn't ruled out a Messi and Iniesta comeback. I understand you wanted to fucking bug out right there, right? I don't think there's any type of money that will bring those two back to Barcelona, especially with Messi and the exit that he had, leaving Spain to go to PSG. I understand Danny Alvarez is back, and the thought for a reunion is there, but I believe Messi's better in PSG, surrounded by one of the best in the game, in Mbappe, and so I got Danny Alves, and Lionel Messi. A lot of people thought that Lionel Messi was the number one soccer player. Um, that's a tie, man. I don't know. There are a lot of good young players, young international players, who are starting to come over to the Major League Soccer um, scene over here in America. So that's dope, to see them play for their national teams, and then they come over to America and fucking suck because we're not really Europe as far as soccer is concerned. But a shout out to Barcelona. Maybe you'll get your wish, like another $400-500 million. But your city and country are in extreme debt, so watch that, sir. Staples Center to be renamed Crypto.com Arena, $700 million into these naming rights. Shit. You can call me fuckity fuck for $700 million. I don't like that's I can't even fathom that someone would have to pay that much to be able to throw their name on a stadium. But then again, this is the NBA and they definitely make their money. And there goes the news. Now let's go on to something we all like. Western Mass Sports. Boys soccer, it was only 2 games. The D3 semis ended in Norwell beating Medway 2-0, as I alluded to in the intro. And Brumfield takes care of Sutton. D5 semis, as I also alluded to in the intro. And that's it for boys soccer. Girls soccer, which is a bit more interesting. Cohasset 3, Millbury 0, the D4 semis. Sutton beat Munson 2-1. Silver Lake beat Plymouth North. When I first saw this, I was like, wait, Lake Silver? Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Gold. Norwell 3, Belchertown 0, Dedham 3, Foxborough 0, and Hamilton 3, West Bridgewater 1. And those were the D4 semis. Here goes some fucking field hockey, where you can run as fast as you want, hit people with sticks and throw balls and goals. Pretty entertaining. Uxbridge beats Manchester Essex 6-0. Falmouth beats Westwood 2-1. Andover 5, Franklin 0, and Walpole 1, Concord Carlisle 0. Walpole and Andover are the 1-2 teams for field hockey in Eastern Mass. And unfortunately, the Western Mass powerhouses, as far as field hockey is concerned, were kind of knocked out early. They'll get it together. They'll come around next year and hopefully have stronger programs. And finally, volleyball, Westboro 3, Melrose 0, Frontier 3, Mount Greylock 0, and Newton North 3, Haverhill 0. It should also be noted that the Paulo Freire Lady Panthers are ranked 17th, and they are still in this tournament as well. They had a chance to go at it tomorrow and probably be state champions eventually. Gosh, man, I was talking to somebody. It was 23 sets in a row that the Paulo Lady Panthers have won. That's fucking incredible. Now NBA scores, and a little piece I have for you guys. We're about a month into the NBA season, and there are some teams who should be killing it that fucking suck. And I picked 5 for us to review and go over and put attention to the NBA. That's right. Golden State 117, Brooklyn Nets 99, Utah 120, Philly 85. Whew, Sixers got smoked. Clippers 106, Spurs 92. Spurs lost for the second straight night in a row. Probably gonna lose tomorrow night too. And here we have it. Month into the season, I have a list of 5 teams who are, I guess you could say it's panic button time for them, but, winning kind of like erases all that shit. So, The Milwaukee Bucks are 6-8. As you know, the Milwaukee Bucks faced the Atlanta Hawks in last year's NBA Finals. Both teams are same records. Atlanta 6-9. Both teams are playing horribly defensively. The Hawks are shooting the rock from behind the arc at 37%, which is not bad, but it's not good. Both are under 500 to start the season. Can't win for nothing. But I believe that if Milwaukee gets healthier, and that ascension they made to the Eastern Conference Finals was, a lot of us kind of felt like it was highly unlikely. And I think they'll be all right. But they will not repeat because it's going to be the Nets and the Lakers. Atlanta Hawks 6-9. Can the Bucks get healthy in time to repeat? That's what a lot of us are wondering. Now, for my New England people, my Springfield people, the fucking Boston Celtics. They suck. 7-7. They've blown 2 double-digit fourth quarter leads this season. Lost 2 double overtime games, and they lost to Luka Legends as time expired against the Dallas Mavericks in the second game. As you know, the Celtics lost the first matchup. I guess my observation on what's going on is Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, Neesmith, Pritchard, Harford all started cold, all kind of lack defensively, and it's just getting back into a rhythm. That Celtics roster can go to the NBA Finals right now, but Jason Tatum needs to stop sucking, and so does the rest of the squad. Portland Trailblazers 7-8. They got shellacked by the Denver Nuggets 124-95. Dame Lillard is shooting 6 for 44 from behind the arc. And really, you can't do well on the court when your leader's shooting horribly. It's gonna kind of continue a trend. Plus, I don't really know anybody else who's on the Trailblazers that is noteworthy other than Dame. So now it's just us seeing when and where he is going to get traded, because that needs to happen. And finally, my number 5 team are the New Orleans Pelicans. They're 2-13. It is definitely time to fucking panic. Fire the coach, fire the GM, tank for that first pick. Psych. They definitely look better when that 21-year-old all-star Zion is healthy and on the court. So far, that's only been for 3 games this season. Get more of that and get back in the win column. I think they'll be okay. Definitely not a playoff team, but no one told you to trade Lonzo Ball to Chicago. So, you win and you lose some, I guess. For the night on the ice. Damn it, it's raining. Must be quick here. My computer, fuck up. Yes, I hit on this parlay. Toronto 3, Nashville nothing. There's 1. Florida 6, Islanders 1. Rangers 3, Montreal 2. There's my second. And finally, Philly over Calgary in overtime, which I was fucking shitting bricks because of the money line and time running out. But winner chicken dinner. They did it. They pulled it off at the end, and my wallet grew. Arizona 3, St. Louis Blues 2. San Jose Sharks beating Minnesota. Vander Kane, were you betting this time? Winnipeg 5, Edmonton 2. And there you have the NHL scores. NCAA basketball men's USC 78, FGCU 61, Villanova 100, Howard 81. Yeah, Howard, huh? Duke 92, G-Web 52, 40-point blowout. Kansas 80, MSM 55, Purdue 96. Rawlings State. Yes, Rawlings State, 52. Doesn't the Purdue Boilermakers, the football team, wish that they could play at the clip that their basketball team does, score a shit ton of points, and cover the spread, which is pretty much the same theme. I don't know. Oh shit, this is what. Anyways, Alabama 73, USA College 68, Houston 67, UVA 47. I've never seen a basketball team score less than 50 points. It's outrageous. Memphis 90, St. Louis University 74, Tar Heels 94, Colgate 83. Seton Hall upsets the fuck out of Michigan, 67-65. Michigan was the fourth ranked team, had no fucking business losing to Seton Hall, and now they gotta deal with it. BYU beats the fuck out of Oregon, 81-49. Oregon was ranked 12th. BYU was ranked 41st. Let that sink in. But those are your scores for NCAA basketball. Men's, I'm actually here to right now. Women's, number 13 Michigan beats UML 73-54. At least these Wolverines can win. Louisville all over Ball State, 82-25. That's embarrassing. West Virginia over SPFA, 86-33. Indiana beats Norfolk, 72-42. Maryland over MSM, 98-57. And Stanford Cardinals beat Portland, 77-55. The Stanford Lady Cardinals are one of my favorite team this year going into NCAA Women's. You know that field of 64 is coming in March. That's fucking dope. And Stanford's going to be number one in their bracket, probably repeat. And yeah, one more thing I want to talk to you guys about. Miami Hurricanes and their embattled coach, Manny Diaz. This dude is literally on the edge of his, like by the little bit of his teeth, from losing his job, and he doesn't give a fuck. He's focused on the Virginia Tech team that's most likely gonna beat them anyway. And he's probably gonna lose his job. Miami is definitely not in that college football playoff this season. Maybe in a couple of years, who knows? I don't know. 413 Sports Talks episode 197 has concluded. Love you all. Wish you nothing but health, wealth, and success. I like these fucking glasses. It's starting to rain, and hopefully we can get these episodes uploaded, and see you tomorrow. Fuck!